May the 4th be with you all. Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. Talking Star Wars, we will. Oh, damn it. I just did a Kermit. Every time I try to do Yoda, it's Kermit. But you get the idea. We're going to talk some Star Wars. And we're only going to focus on what I love about the franchise. Because, hey, it's a celebration of Star Wars. So let's talk about what we love about the franchise. I love the TV side of the Star Wars universe. I think they're doing a great job. Ahsoka, if you've seen my previous episodes, I've said nothing but good things about it. You're going to call me crazy for this, but I actually haven't seen Andor yet. I don't know why. I guess because I want to see Rogue One first, and I haven't gotten around to watching that movie yet. But I hear Andor is peak Star Wars. If you ask me, I think Star Wars is strongest in its TV properties. Because, yeah, the OG movies are like all-timers. Everybody loves them. But I think from that point on, people didn't connect with the movies as much. But the TV shows were just awesome. Everybody loves Clone Wars. Rebels is the one I started watching in preparation for Ahsoka. So good. The Mandalorian, the Mandalorian is almost like what Iron Man was to the MCU, but on the TV side of these live action shows. And what I mean by that is it kind of like piqued interest in the Disney plus Star Wars universe because it was just so good. And Baby Yoda was such a big deal. Everybody loved the toys were flying off the shelf. So they saw dollar signs and they're like, we need more of this. So from there you spawned Boba Fett, which, okay, I get it wasn't the best, but I really liked it still. You got Boba Fett, you got Ahsoka, you got Kenobi. There's Skeleton Crew, I think is a recent one. I just saw a trailer for The Acolyte. The Acolyte looks so sick. It's the latest Star Wars TV show coming out. It comes out, I think, beginning of June 4th, I think, 2-episode premiere. That show takes place, I believe it's at the end of the High Republic era, which is when there were Jedis everywhere. It's the height of the Jedi powers because everything we've seen of the Jedis, they've kind of been extinct, which if you ask me, it sucks. Like the Jedis were my favorite part about Star Wars. Why are they so like obscure? I guess the whole point is you have what happened in the end of the prequel trilogy when they all got wiped out, and you had to do that whole thing where the bad guys won, they took over the universe, and then the rebels come, they start to fight back, blah blah blah, which was where we are in the OG trilogy. I get it, fine, but I just wish we came back to the High Republic era kind of Jedi where we saw or maybe there were just more Jedis. I don't know. I just miss Jedis. They're my favorite part of the universe, and that's why I'm so excited for The Acolyte. At the end of the Acolyte trailer, just to show you like how big of a deal it is, at the end of the Acolyte trailer, some guy shows up with a red lightsaber, which we all know represents the Sith, right? But the guy's like, what are you? The Sith are practically extinct at that point. So they've been extinct for generations, and these guys don't know what a Sith is. I just think that's cool. Because you got to think, like, I'm basically a Star Wars noob. I don't have the knowledge that a lot of these like hardcore experts have. So when I watch something, I'm watching it fresh with no background. And to me, that's just cool. I just want to see more Jedi. I want to see more lightsaber fights. I would like it to be... it seems like there's always one of them extinct. Like it's almost cyclical. If you ask me what my favorite thing about Star Wars has been in the last like 10 years... I'd probably have to say the games, though. Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor are so much fun. I love them. Jedi Fallen Order came out in 2019, so you haven't played it yet. It's still a good game. It's not like outdated. Go check it out. Even if you don't like Star Wars, it's just really fun to play. Who doesn't like throwing around a lightsaber, right? Then you have Jedi Survivor, which came out, I think, last year. Awesome game. I guess I shouldn't say that it's my favorite. It's hard for me to definitively pick a favorite now that I think of it, but I would say it belongs in a tier of my favorite Star Wars stuff. I would put Ahsoka in there. I would put Kenobi in there. I'm sorry, I loved Kenobi. I know there's a lot of people that didn't. I loved it. I thought it was so emotionally impactful, especially at the end when Kenobi goes to fight Darth Vader and he's like, I am not your failure, Obi-Wan. You did not kill Anakin. I did. And then like the lights, the way it shifts from blue to red. And then Kenobi's like, he's like, in tears, right? And he's so emotional. And he says, then my friend is truly dead. And then they have that final fight, and then they get out. He gets away. I mean, so good. Ugh. That alone is one of my favorite Star Wars fight scenes ever. Just the emotional impact, the lighting, the action. Oh, so sick. I want to see more of Reva too. I want to end off by saying who my favorite Star Wars character is. And then I want you to let me know in the comments who your favorite character is. Well, I'm wearing the shirt right now. I'm going to tell you it's Darth Vader. Yeah, Darth Vader's my fave. Or one of them. I don't know. There's so many. I really like Obi-Wan. As a kid, my favorite was Qui-Gon. I even tried to grow a rat tail, but my mom made me cut it off. Yeah. So I guess you could say Yoda, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan are my favorites. And my most prized possession of Star Wars is I had these big Harry Rosen books of, I think they were like images from the filming process and the history of the Star Wars films, like each trilogy, the sequel and the prequel trilogy, or sorry, the OG and the prequel trilogy, I mean. So what I did is I got the prequel trilogy book and I went to Fan Expo. I met Hayden Christensen, he's Darth Vader, and he signed the book for me. It was so funny, like he tried to push it, he was like, oh, it's heavy. He seemed like a really nice guy. He was a little tired, you could tell, but he's been signing stuff all day. I hope you all enjoy your Star Wars day. Remember, people, it's Star Wars Day. Go enjoy yourself. Watch your favorite movie or show. Play your favorite game. Celebrate, and may the Force be with you.